I'm a little late in doing this. I've been in this new apartment for a few months already, but I wanted to give you guys another apartment tour video. I used to live in Anyangsi, but now I live in a different area, still a little far out from Seoul. It's about an hour to get up to like Myeongdong and Insadong and all those places, but it's just kind of out in a different direction. I really love my new neighborhood, but I don't live across the street from an E-Mart anymore. Now I live across the street from a department store. For some reason in this area that I live in now, every station seems to have its own department store, like a literal mall. Walking 15 minutes from my apartment, I can reach probably 4 different shopping malls. Korea is crazy. I don't know why, but we need to have all the shopping so easily available. I don't know why, but we do. Whatever, I'm not complaining, but my wallet is a little. My only complaint is now that I live on the 4th floor instead of the 9th, like my last apartment, I can hear everything so much more. It's actually quite noisy. That's just a consequence of living in the big city though. I live like right on a street and there's a department store across the street from me and a whole shopping block, so it's quite noisy. But this apartment is super cute. It's a little bit more homey. I've already mentioned before about how much I love my wallpaper. Wouldn't change it for the world. I actually had a dream the other night that I was moving to a different apartment and I was so sad because I was going to be leaving this wallpaper and I was just like, I'm gonna miss it. But luckily it was just a dream, more like a nightmare really. Without further ado, on to the video tour. So walking into the apartment, the floor plan is very similar to my old apartment. You can kind of see the pattern of the tiny kitchen, large open empty space, but compared to my old apartment, this one is a lot older, though I do love this little washing, cleaning nook. It's very helpful for doing my laundry. Not like I do my laundry often enough anyway. The bathroom is actually a little bit more spacious, but the shower is not as fancy. My old apartment had 3 different shower head settings and this one only has 1. Oh no, my luxury. I lucked out with my old apartment because I actually had a second room, but this one I don't have that luck, so I have 1 big open room. I was actually able to have my staff's Christmas party in my apartment and we pretty comfortably fit more than 10 people in here, though that's not a very common thing for people to do. In Korea, there are so many rooms that you go out to, like a PC room or a multi-room or cafes. People don't usually hang out in apartments. That's why they're so small. You don't need the space because you're really just living there. You're not hosting anyone. Of course, one thing I do love is the floor heating, the ondol heating. This little nozzle here I can turn for a rough estimate of a temperature that I want my room to be. There's pipes of water underneath the flooring that heat up and they warm the floor and that warms your apartment, and that's your heating system. Just like my last apartment, this apartment was arranged by my academy, so I did not get any sort of say in it whatsoever, and it was complete luck of the draw. I don't pay for rent and I didn't have to deposit any key money, but every month I do have to pay an electricity/gas bill. My most recent utilities bill ran about, I would say like $150 US because of the floor heating. During the summertime, if you just leave the windows open and you have a fan and don't use your air conditioning, the price can drop significantly. But the floor heating does hike up the bill because you are using so much electricity or gas to heat the water to fill those pipes. I don't really know how I've accumulated so much crap over just 1 year, but a lot of it was really cheaply purchased on Gmarket, or they were gifts from an old coworker who moved away. So a lot of the stuff I've accumulated has been really inexpensive or free. If you haven't seen my other apartment tour video, you can check out the last apartment I used to live in by clicking this link here. Please thumbs up this video if you liked it and hit subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you want to see some more smaller bits of what's happening in my life. I will see you guys in the future. Goodbye. Mwah. Excuse the mess, I live here. Your face is like your kitchen. You need to make it spotlessly clean, and you need to plug up any holes. Wait, I guess you don't really want to plug up holes in your face.